Man, just got off work from Mr. Charlie's. One of you guys had a question in the comment section. You say, "Hey Andrew, man, ain't you making more money right now than when you had the motor carrier?" So the answer is absolutely 130% not. I don't make anywhere near close to what I made with the motor carrier. Just like I don't have anywhere near as much freedom as I had as a motor carrier. Now a lot of people gonna say, "Hey Andrew, when you got your motor carrier, man, that's even more work, even more hours, even more time that you got to work." When you watching me, that is true, but that only applies to when you watching me. The reason why, when I had my motor carrier, you see me work day in, day out, day shift, night shift, is because I was hauling freight that was paying me $10 a mile. I don't have no interest to haul freight for $1, $1.50 a mile. That's not gonna make me run day and night. What that's gonna make me do is be taking 34-hour resets, be doing 10-hour breaks at truck stops, things like that. But $10 a mile, when we sitting over here, we got this factoring company. I'm rolling factoring. We sitting over here getting $2,000 sent to our bank account Monday through Friday. Monday 2,000, Tuesday 2,000, Wednesday 2,000. That's what we looking forward to when we ran our motor carrier. That's what we was doing. That's when trucking was super fun. Now, now it's looking like if I play with the clock long enough, I can get 1,500 sent to me on Monday. Then there ain't nothing else coming in until next Monday. So no, I don't. No, no, I don't think there is no truck driver, or it shouldn't be no truck driver out here that made more money, as a company driver than they did with their motor carrier. I wouldn't think. I'm pretty sure it's a unicorn out there, but I wouldn't think it is. Okay. Now, there's a catch to that though. Made more money in the bank account, not made more money on a sheet of paper. Now, of course, right now I make more money uh, as far as the paperwork goes, as far as on a sheet of paper. Okay, on a sheet of paper with some ink on it, I make more money than I did with the motor carrier. Okay, taxes is coming out. It's being shown to whoever need to see it. Okay, so on paper, yeah, I make more money. Now, if I want to do that with a motor carrier, as I thought back on, well, man, how could I show that I was making more money back then? Well, one thing I could have did was every time I factored a load, I could just pull taxes out, send it to the well, not that way. Every time I did a load, when I factored it, I could have whatever the factoring sent to my bank account for that particular load. I could have just W-2'd that, had the taxes taken out. Just like how you guys are leased on the carriers and they take 20% out for being leased on. Okay, I could have took 15% out of each load, made it look like I was making 330. Let me not go that high. 100K on a sheet of paper. Could have did that. I would say my bank account looked way bigger than it did now. To be honest with you, it would take me. Okay, let's put it like this. If I work a silo, any of those silo runs you see me do, if I worked that for a whole month, it would take me, I would say, a whole year working for Mr. Charlie to save up the amount of money I had in the bank account just in 30 days working a silo. Okay, meaning if I made $40,000 at the silo, me trying to save up $40,000 right now as a company driver, I ain't done it yet. So, and I'm already what, 5 months in. Another 5 months, that's 10 months. I may be close. 10 months, I may be close. You see what I'm getting at? Cause I done saved up like 20,000. So, another 5 months, I could do another 20. But that's damn near all year. You see where I'm going with this? That's all year. And that's with no bills. See, I could have had the bills and everything on the silo side and had all that shit paid and still made the 40. Now I know what you're thinking, Andrew, but you only had the silo thing going for 1 month. What about the other 10, 20 years down the road, Andrew? Well, y'all know I'm so burned out from trucking, guys. I don't even want to drive a truck no more. To be honest with you, I'm talking about the first thing I find smoking outside of this CDL that's gonna pay me more than at least $60,000 a year. I'm gone. I ain't got no use to keep driving no truck, guys, because it done got boring for me. It's no longer fun. It's nothing fun about driving a truck right now. First, I'm in a day cab, can't lay down, pull over, get some sleep. I got this camera constantly going off. I got to constantly press a damn button every 15 minutes to try to disactivate that damn thing so I don't get caught on camera, doing whatever. Driving a truck, that's usually what I'm doing when the camera go off, driving a truck. But the camera may go off, I may be looking a little bit too far to the left, and oh man, your eyes wasn't on the road long enough, I don't know. I don't know. Shoot, one time I was driving the truck and I hit the seatbelt behind me because it was rubbing up against my neck. I put the seatbelt behind me. Ring. They didn't call, but they did. They said, "Hey man, we need you to wear that seatbelt correctly." No problem, Mr. Charlie. But it was just funner, man. Trucking back in the day was a lot funner. Especially back if you go back before me, like Casanova days, stories he used to tell me personally. Shit, trucking was way better back then in the day. Compared to now, they them old school drivers they'll be looking at this truck driver we got going on right now. I mean, y'all got cameras in the truck and emissions truck constantly broke down and what you talking about? The BO is $10,000 just to fix a part on the truck. See that type of nonsense. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know, but the reason why I try to stick with this, cause every day I want to quit. Y'all got to know every day I jump in Mr. Charlie truck, I be shaking my own damn head like I can't believe I'm even unlocking the door. Let me share a little bit of hope right quick. So, what keeps me going every day is I done tricked my brain into thinking that I'm getting the house. Okay, if I just stick with this, they'll give me this paperwork with this white sheet of paperwork with some ink on it, and that damn thing will say 100K, and then I can go borrow some money to get a house. Sheet of paper is the key word. Okay. See, when I had my motor carrier, we ain't had no sheet of paper and all that. We ain't because we wasn't looking forward to getting a house and all that was out the plans at the time. We just wanted all the money. Okay, so all the money coming in, yeah, I'm talking about hand over fist, bank account inflated. Me personally, I don't think I will ever have as much money as I had in life that I had with the motor carrier versus now. And see, what a lot of people don't know is, you know, well, I don't want to talk about it, but I want to get back to that time when trucking was great again. I'm trying to make trucking great again. Jumping my 1997 old school Freightliner Classic with the black smoke coming out the exhaust. See, if y'all ain't paying attention, you see, my insurance agent still could give me that quote for $7,000 for the year. On top of the fact, I just settled with factoring. So the minute I take my first load, I can factor again. Okay. Not that I want to factor. I really want to do quick pay, but here ain't nothing wrong with the factoring. I done got so many credit lines built up with them for all these damn customers. So I don't have nothing against the factoring company. I had a great factoring company from day one. I ain't never had no reason to change or the only reason I owed $2,000 something dollars from factoring, which I seen Cavalites post this. Cause the same thing happened to me. TQL claimed that some other carrier repowered two of my loads and they charged me some $2,000. But we ain't never had no loads repowered from TQL. So, I had told my factory company, so what it was is the factory company asking me, hey man, when TQL gonna pay for these loans? I said, man, I submitted the paperwork. You see this joker come past here at 100 miles an hour like he was shot about 4 or 5 people. He was in the car though. Lost my train of thought. TQL. Man, what happened to the lights? Damn. TQL. So yeah, man, they said they repaired 2 of my loads, and some other carrier charged like $2,000. But to this day, I don't know nothing about getting no loads repaired because we ain't never had no trucks break down, no trailers, no equipment break down, let alone have to repower any goddamn thing. But it's fucking with TQL. So after 90 days with the factory company, the factory company sent TQL a demand letter, and TQL told the factory company, "Oh, we not paying because those particular 2 loads got repowered by another carrier. Therefore, we ain't got to pay." And the factory company couldn't do nothing about it. So here they are. Well, it's been a year, 2 years. That was sometime. That was last year in February. So that's past a year. Shit, that's a year and a couple of months in. As y'all see, I got the 50 bill. Yeah, 2 bands because of TQL. So when Cal Leach posted that same thing about that driver going through that repower situation for $10,000, they didn't try to hit me for no 10. They just hit me for the amount that the load was paying, which was like $2,000 something dollars. It was 2 loads they claimed we got repowered. So more of the story is just don't mess with TQL. So I wouldn't say I would mess with them. It's just if I did any TQL in the future, they got to pay me up front. I need the cash advance up front. Okay, I know they're gonna charge a fee. I need 40% up front. We need the rest when we deliver. We're not factoring nothing with TQL. I need 40% up front. Call it a fuel advance, whatever you need. This is how we got to do these type of brokers. We got to do them like this. Hey, look, if you don't want to pay it, on top of the fact we need $3 minimum on whatever cheap ass freight you're trying to move anyway. If you ain't got that, don't even worry about the 40%. So anyways, I don't know, man. I was much more happier when I had the motor. I was 12 times happy when I had the motor carrier. If I went back to the motor carrier too, the other thing is I would have the paperwork too. I would easily have the paperwork because I put myself back on W-2, and what I would do to inflate the numbers, like how I got Mr. Charlie inflating the numbers, after every load, I don't know if I explained this in this video, after every load, once I factor in, run that to my bank account, I would just W-2 that income straight to myself, no matter how big the load is. Just go and take out whatever the tax is, 10 to 20%, take that out, because it's just like, taking that tax out is just like me being leased onto a carrier paying them 20%. Me, I don't have. First of all, I ain't got no truck notes, no trailer notes. The insurance is dirt cheap. So me just paying a full tax bill on whatever the load let's say we deliver a load for $2,500. Okay, tax me on that. Whatever the tax is, what do you want? $400? Tax me on that, put it on W-2. But I would only do that if I was trying to get a house. If I wasn't trying to get a house, then yeah, man, Mr. Charlie, man, yeah, we made all that money, but goddamn, Mr. Charlie, that engine over there was 40 and transmission was 50. They got me down here. We didn't pay some tow bills. Them tow bills, they wanted 12,